Hello, everyone. This is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. It is the end of the week show. We are very excited this week. As everyone probably knows, or maybe does not know, we are only doing 3 episodes a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We're going to continue that pattern because it is riding season. Any bikers out there know what riding season is, and I am not going to miss the time because I have been waiting all winter to get out there again. So one thing I wanted to do real quick was we have been trying to think of some different things to do, and I was coming up with the idea that maybe we should do a show or a couple shows where we have our subscribers, one person at a time, come in and debate us on some topics. So what we're going to do is, if you are a subscriber and you are interested in doing a Skype call-in or whatever we're going to call you in at, and come on to the show and do a little debate with us on some prearranged topics, we would love to maybe start doing that once a month. So if you are interested, please make sure you are a subscriber and leave a comment directly below this video, of course, and just say, hey, yes, you know what, Online Big Blue, we would love to potentially be on the show, and we will pick some people probably at random, and maybe we'll do it, if it works out well, we'll do it once a month and kind of see where we go from there. Excuse me. Today's episode, though, we want to focus on a couple things. Evan Engram and the tight end position, and Isaiah Simmons, what we're looking at, and kind of go from there. We're not going to get into any draft stuff yet because it's way too early to do a mock draft, only because of the fact that I think we need to get into free agency to see exactly what our draft would need to look at by who we sign in free agency, so because anything could change. Evan Engram, though. Oh, Evan, you are a guy that is full of talent, full of promise, but full of injuries. We all know that. I mean, you only played 8 games last year for 454 snaps. You did have 44 receptions for 467 yards. That's 10.6 yards or a catch with 3 touchdowns. 18, you only played in 12 games. 17, you did play at 15 out of 15 games, which was your big season. So the question is, yes, Evan Engram is injury prone. Yes, he is still in a walking boot. I had a similar injury, and I can tell you this, you can be in a walking boot for a long time. It doesn't mean you're not healing. It just means it's actually protecting the injury. If he's still in the walking boot and he has not been assessed for surgery, I think we're okay. It could just be the fact that he's going to need to wear the boot until training camp. It happens. If anyone knows that type of injury, you know that happens. But what should the Giants do at the tight end position? My thing is this. Really, Evan Engram is not a tight end. Evan Engram is more of an H-back, and who's kind of a, I like to say he's kind of a Swiss Army knife on the Giants offense. He plays in the slot. He plays the tight end position. He plays in the backfield. He's everywhere, except on the field. The question is, do we need to figure out? People are like, well, we need to trade him, or we need to explore trading him. Here's the problem with trading him. Everyone in the league knows he's been injured the last 2 years. So what are you really going to get for Evan Engram? What are you going to get? Maybe a 6th-round pick? You're not going to get more than a 6. The dude's going to be 25 years old. Here's my thing. The dude is going to be 25 years old. His cap hit is only $3.4 million. His dead cap space, if we release him, which we're not going to do, is going to be $3.4 million. Right now, he has no significant trade value because of the injury. Well, he is under, he's probably under the delusion that we're not going to pick up the 5th-year option on his rookie contract unless he plays well. So my thing is, for a $3.4 million cap hit, it makes more sense right now to hold on to him because he has no intrinsic value in the league because of his injuries. And who knows what can happen. Listen, either way, if we sign him or keep him, we are going to need a tight end. There is no doubt in my mind about that. Now, Caden Smith from Stanford, 6th-round pick from the 49ers, who was released and the Giants picked up. Yes, he played well. Can he handle the workload? I don't know. That's the problem. I can't tell you if he can handle a full season. I mean, he had some nice catches. He also had some nice drops. His blocking is not what I would say superb. And the fact that Rhett Ellison may potentially be released or retired, we need to go into free agency or the draft looking at the tight end position. Guys, the Giants are full of so many holes, it's not even funny. So you know what? We need to see what we can get in free agency to help. Now, like I said, we are definitely gonna need a tight end. I think there are some tight ends out on the market who can be helpful for us, but are they going to be available? I don't know. Like Austin Hooper, out of the formerly, I think I'm not sure what Atlanta's going to do with him. He's a guy that again is not someone that stays healthy. But last year he did have 75 receptions for 787 yards and 6 touchdowns. He would be someone that I would take a look at. I know people taking a look at Jason Witten, but I don't know if Jason Witten would be a fit. I know he'd be a fit in the Garrett offense, but we need a blocking tight end. I mean, especially the fact that we are going to go into a more run-oriented offense, which everyone believes we're going to. So my thing is this: let's not do anything with Evan Engram for $3.4 million. Let's keep him on the roster. If he's healthy and the season is going nowhere in 2020, then you trade him. But let's build up his intrinsic value before we just say, let's trade him in this offseason. Because like I said, everyone in the league knows he's hurt. He's in a walking boot. So what? Maybe you're going to 6th pick? You're going to 7th round pick? You're not going to get anything of substance for him right now. So let's look into the free agent market and see what we can get. And let's kind of go from there instead of just turning around and saying, okay, we need to move forward on Evan Engram. But like I said, there's nothing there for us right now that is going to be substantial that we could use for Evan Engram. One of the things I wanted to get into also was going to be Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons more than likely is going to be sitting there for the Giants at 4. I personally do not think we're trading out of the 4 spot. Like I said, we have so many holes. I do not think we're trading for Yannick Ngakoue because of the fact that, again, we have so many holes in this entire team that we already gave up a 3rd-round draft choice and potentially a 4th and a 5th for Leonard Williams. So we do not have the wherewithal or assets because, like I said, we need so many things on this team, it's not even funny. Isaiah Simmons, to me, I think, and that sigh was from one of my subscribers, so I'm going to sigh again for him. Isaiah Simmons, to me, would be a perfect fit for the Giants. And a couple of AFC scouts came out as well and said he'd be a perfect fit because of the versatility of Patrick Graham's defense. Now, we don't know what defensive scheme Graham is going to run yet, but if he's running Miami, it's a multiple set, mostly 3-4 defense, but they would also line up in the 4-3-6-2. So you know what? He can play in many different positions, and I think that he would be a perfect fit because, like I said, he's a jackknife of all trades. My only concern is with Isaiah Simmons is when he was at Clemson. Clemson, honestly, Clemson really schemed towards Isaiah Simmons. They schemed for him to make the plays. The problem is you are not going to be able to do that in the NFL. So we kind of need to sit back and take a look, okay, where is he going to best fit Mr. Simmons? Now, I personally think he's going to be a weak side linebacker who can slide into the safety position. I think he'll be someone that can help us finally stop the tight end from running a crossing pattern. If I see one more freaking crossing pattern from a tight end on the opponents on down in the middle of our field, I thought I was going to scream last year. I think he could put a stop to that. I think he could be paired very well with Ryan Conley. There are some other strong linebackers that we could pick up later in the draft if we don't give up assets. And there are linebackers right now in free agency that we can take a look at who could be complementary to Isaiah Simmons. Like I said, my biggest problem with Isaiah Simmons is the fact that he was schemed to make the plays at Clemson. And that is something we're not going to be able to do in the NFL. Last topic I wanted to quickly cover was Daniel Jones. It came out that Daniel Jones was going to be the guy. He is New York's guy. Why is that news for anybody? Think about it. He's the guy. Great. I'm sorry, that clicking was a mouse. I had to bring it up for another subscriber. Yes, of course he's going to be the guy. We drafted him. He had a great rookie season. We were Daniel Jones fans. Did he go beyond expectations? In my opinion, he did. I did not think he was going to play. I mean, he played well in the beginning. He had his rookie slumps. It came on strong at the end. Did I think that he was going to play as well as he did? No, honestly, I didn't. I thought he would be okay, but you know what? I think he's shown that he can handle the pressure of New York. He's shown he can handle the pressure on the field. He's got the accuracy. He's got the arm. He's got a little bit of some wheels underneath him. So you know what? Having to come out in the news and say, well, he's our guy. Well, yeah, no shit. I don't think we really needed to know that, but okay. But like I said, it's good that they finally made a commitment, which makes me laugh, to Daniel Jones. But I mean, you know what? I chalk it up to a slow news cycle. That's what I always chalk it up to. And again, one other thing I wanted to bring up again, the whole Yannick Ngakoue crap. Again, he's got the secret messages that he wants to come to the Giants. Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't want to come to a major New York market team? But Jacksonville wants a first-round draft choice, and Jacksonville is going to get a first-round draft choice. Jacksonville does not want to swap the number 4 for the number 9 and give us Yannick. No, you're going to have to swap. If you swap the 4 for the 9, you're probably going to give up 2 2s to go along with that. And like I said, I love Joe Judge's comment from the other week saying the fact that, you know what, if we can't get an elite pass rusher, we need to find guys that complement each other, and we'll be able to get to the rush that way. You know, like I said, I am not a big on the Jones hire. I'm the Judge hire. Jones, what the hell am I saying Jones for? I am not a big guy on the Judge hire. But you know what? That comment to me really kind of made me feel good inside. Because Judge is sitting there saying, you know what? We need to build a team, and we don't need to just build it around one guy. And that's what I hope Dave Gettleman takes a look at. And that's what I hope he runs through. So, again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And like we mentioned before, if you would like to be on Online Big Blue Sports Entertainment for an episode coming up in March, you leave us a comment. Say, you know, Online Blue, we want to be on the show. And like I said, we will randomly pick a subscriber. We will do some type of call-in, either from FaceTime or Skype. I may even want to be on camera. I laugh because people are like, you're never on camera. Well, early in the beginning, I was on camera. It was fun. We actually shot a lot of the early episodes in a studio, which if you go back to the very, very beginning, you could tell that. But you know what? It found it was easier to try to get these out quicker when we're doing podcasts. I think we've been doing podcasts for a while now before we came on here. And honestly, I think maybe we will go back to going on camera. We have a lot of expensive camera equipment, a lot of green screen stuff. So you know what? Maybe we'll start going back and doing that. So everyone can enjoy me on live on camera. But you know, what's here or there. But like I said, if you do want to be on Online Big Blue Sports Entertainment, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you leave a comment. And then maybe towards the end, maybe in the next 2 weeks, we will, depending on the response we get, we will pick one subscriber at random and we will do a call-in episode. We will give you 2 topics to debate us on. We will not tell you what our opinion is on that topic, and we will build an episode out of that and release it probably. I think we'll do that on a Wednesday. So I'm gonna look at my calendar real quick here. So why don't we say we will record the episode on March 23rd and release it on March 25th. So again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. Thanks for listening.